People are losing their homes almost daily in Florida, and right now it's starting to feel like the big crash of 2008. Hell, it's even got me scared. I just bought a house down here. In this video, I'm gonna break down what the hell's going on, how you can avoid it, and how you could even benefit from it. If you're new to the channel, my name's Grant Warrington, and I retired early thanks to real estate investing. And now, I get to live where I'm happy. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can explore paradise with me. Let's jump in. So first, let's talk about what's happening. Condos are facing hefty special assessments to fund future repairs and upgrades. These assessments are huge financial burdens on older buildings and people on fixed incomes. A new law was just passed in Florida, and these owners of condos have to pay these assessments by the end of the year. And some assessments are over $100,000 per condo. Now, one of the problems leading up to this is a lot of HOAs didn't want to budget for future repairs and maintenance. And I don't blame them. Nobody really wants to pay for a repair that's going to happen in the future. So I can see the condo board saying,
hey, we really don't want to do this because everybody's going to be all pissed off at us and vote us out.
But that's absolutely not the way to run a condo association. So a lot of these condos have no money left in their reserve funds. That's why these owners need to step up big time for these major fees. So what exactly are they looking for? They're looking for major structural repairs that could cause the condo to collapse. So this is really a big deal and shouldn't be avoided. So I want you to think about a bridge. I know you've driven under them and you've looked and seen the concrete crumbling, and it looks like the thing's gonna fall down any minute. Well, underneath the skin or the outside exterior of a condo, you have this same sort of reinforcement in concrete that needs to be examined. And over time, living by the salt water, these things start to deteriorate. So that's why they need to go in and make sure these buildings are still structurally sound. And like anything, you're gonna find some issues and you're gonna have to fix them. That's why some of these repairs that have been neglected for years are costing so much money today. Another big issue hitting these condos is the cost of insurance and maintenance has gone through the roof. So it's almost like getting hit with a double whammy. Some of these buildings that are on the water or in flood zones, their insurance have doubled or tripled. And not to mention the fact that building materials and the cost of labor has skyrocketed. And these condo associations have to budget for future increases. So you group that along with your special assessment and you got a bill that's through the roof. Now, one of the scariest questions is, will this spill over into single-family homes? So as the condo markets become unstable, the impact may spread to broader real estate markets, taking down single-family homes. But how did this all start? I don't even own a condo, and I'm worried about the value of my home taking a nosedive. So here's what happened. In 2021, the Surfside condos collapsed in Florida, killing 98 people in their sleep. And this triggered massive regulatory change, which it should. I was in the construction business, and we always say safety rules are written in blood, unfortunately. Anytime a major catastrophe happens, something has to change and good comes out of it. So in 2022, the Florida legislature responded, passing laws that condos need to be inspected for structural integrity. Sounds like a good thing, right? And this only applies to buildings that are 3 stories or taller or 30 years old or older. Now, Miami's been the hardest hit in this because their condo market makes up 38% of their housing stock. And these condos now have to be inspected and be fully funded before December 31st. And like I said, since these buildings waived reserve funding, it left them unprepared for any repairs. So if you're a condo owner and you got 3 months to come up with $100K, that's a major problem. So here's what you need to know. Florida will not let the condo market fail. If the condo market collapses, the entire real estate market in Florida is going to go down with it. And the governor of Florida, Ron DeSantis, has just come out and said, we need to fix this problem now. We can't wait till the end of the year. And you got to remember, these condos are in paradise. Florida is absolutely beautiful. So no matter what happens, this real estate is still going to have value. It's not like these condos are in the middle of BFE and nobody wants to buy these things. These things are highly desirable in highly desirable areas. So you better believe there are people keeping a very close watch on what is going on with these condos. And I'll tell you the truth, I am too. More on that in a minute. But let's say you want to buy one of these condos. Here's what you need to do. You need to get yourself a realtor that deals with condos. Someone that sells a lot of them. Don't hire your aunt's cousin's sister's husband's nephew who just got into the business. That's how you're going to get yourself in big trouble. And you also got to be prepared for a cash purchase, because a lot of these lenders, even though the condos are highly desirable, they are not willing to give mortgages on a lot of these properties, which creates a big problem for the current owner. Some can only accept cash offers. You also need to make sure that the building of the condo you're looking to buy has been inspected for structural integrity and that the building's in compliance with all the laws. Also, how much is the special assessment and who owes it? The seller or you? Another thing to remember is when these condo buildings get in this distressed state, there might be an institutional investor that's buying up these individual units. And if you have a 100-unit condo building, an investor buys up the majority of them, he could have enough power to force the sale of all other condos in the building, which would then let him redevelop the whole property. Now, this is just a broad overview. There's much more to be aware of, so make sure you get a professional to help you navigate through this. I am not a realtor. I'm just a guy that likes to make videos because I got nothing else to do. Now, if you own one of these condos, the first round of people that end up selling these condos for next to nothing to avoid these assessments are gonna get It's just the way it goes until it starts happening to too many people, and then the state's gonna step in to help. And that seems to be where we're at right now. Your goal should be to hang on as long as you can. This is Florida, and living in paradise has a ton of value. And I'm telling you, the state will not let this housing market implode. They're gonna help. You need to be around when the dust settles and they get this figured out. Now, if you're a real estate investor, keep your eye open for people that are gonna wanna get out now and sell for pennies on the dollar. These people are gonna be there. I think these Florida condos are gonna be the next hot real estate investment, so pay attention. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel and like this video. This lets YouTube know that you thought it was valuable, and they'll share it with more people. Here's another video I know you're gonna love. Click this video and I'll see you there.